Larry, when we spoke last week, the Inflation Reduction Act was getting toward being statute. Now we actually have pen put to paper. One of the issues that has been of concern to you is carried interest. You were concerned actually they should go further in cutting back on carried interest. In the end, they went even less far. What do you make of what happened there, particularly with some of the lobbying we saw on Capitol Hill?
You know, David, before I talk about what's bad, I want to talk about what's good. If you look at the history of policy in America, things get passed. They're not of immense scale the day they pass, but over time they grow. That's the way it was with Social Security. That's the way it was with Medicaid and Medicare. I think that's perhaps the way it's going to be with this first major legislation taking on climate change as an economic strategy priority. And we can debate the precise merits of this legislation. We can debate whether more will be necessary. But I think the fact that that step was taken, the fact that we've recognized that we have to adequately support the IRS if, as Justice Holmes said, taxes are going to be what we pay for civilization, the fact that we have taken the steps we have taken to get the government more effectively involved in buying pharmaceutical products efficiently when they're so important to so many people's lives. I think this is historically important steps for our country. Now, that said, to pick up on what you asked about, David, I think it's very sad how much special interest lobbyists were able to stop things that are clearly in the public interest. The idea that carried interest, which after all is income paid to people who work at providing a service. Some people provide the service of legal work. Some people provide the service of serving meals. Some people provide the service of asset management. And the idea that the people who provide the service of asset management, who are often some of the best paid people in our country, should be able to have their compensation be taxed at half the rate of everybody else, I think is outrageous.